guy and the next guy over. So you've got these intersecting angles of fire. You've got a wall of lead essentially going in one direction. Briefly, I'm going to talk about clean wall versus dirty wall. So we pretend that we've got a bad guy, maybe he's down, or maybe there's no bad guy at all. But I got all of you people in here that I don't know. So I need to address you individually as best I can, and I'm doing that quick scan. I'm looking right now, everybody looks like a bad guy because everybody's got a gun. But in the event that everybody was slick, we didn't have any weapons that were showing, I'm going to have to assess whether or not I can trust you or not. So I'm going to ask everybody on this side of the wall, pick your hands up, put them over your face, and as you move across, I'm going to put you on this wall here. This is going to be my clean wall. If y'all are on my dirty wall, I'm going to put you on my clean wall. I'm going to assess you as you come across. Okay? Or I might have, if it's available, some of my guys standing here, I might bring you back individually and search you and then move you over to the clean wall. It's all going to be dependent on the circumstances, what you've got going on. Let's see. Being very careful to not laze people. Again, we're not moving off our position of dominance until we've gotten command to do so. And as you're making entry, if you're the number 2 guy or the number 3 guy, making sure you've got muzzle awareness so that whenever you come in and there's a firefight going on, you're not having your gun up as you're trying to find a position to get in the firefight. Scanning the room, we already talked about that. And whenever I talk about not moving out of your position of dominance, until you've been given the clear right to do so, we call that happy feet. So you get anxious, you're aggressive, you're looking to go in to find out what's going on in the rest of the room. Don't move off of that X. Don't move off of your spot until you're given the okay to do so. And then it's going to be as a group. Everybody's going to move together, making sure that you're not intersecting or getting in the way of somebody's line of sight, line of fire. All right, so real quick, I'm going to give you an example of the 3 different types of entry. And they're going to be 3-man entries. So, Philip, I want to use you. Boggs, if I can get you to stand over here. Philip, go ahead and trade your guns. This is a laser gun. Everybody see that? When he pulls the trigger, there's going to be a laser come out. The 3 guys that I've got doing entry have the exact same weapon. The point I'm going to try to make is that they're the 3 entries that we are advocating for. They're ways. They're not the exact way, not the right way. It is 3 different ways. I'm going to have them come in, I'm going to have them do their entry as it would be prescribed, and then we're going to have him engage as if he were the bad guy. They're going to engage as the good guy, and we're going to talk at each one about the points that are pros and cons for each one. So Philip, you're a bad guy, you know they're coming through that door. The only thing that you don't know is exactly when they're going to do it. I want you to keep your weapon down by your side, and whenever you have a target, you are free to engage as needed. All right, guys in the hall, are y'all ready? All right, so when they get ready to come in, and it's going to be dependent on them, you're the bad guy, and we're all going to watch. You watch the lasers and who gets hits and where they go. All right, stop. Everybody hold where you're at. Philip, you can go ahead and drop down. Everybody else can relax. That was, who was my number 1 guy? Him, right? Where did he go?
The unknown.
The unknown. The unknown. Tell me some pros and cons to that. What'd y'all see?
You got railroad track gunfight.
There was a gunfight.
Rounds are going to hit the people coming in afterward.
So it was a head-on-head gunfight. Some of the pros to that is that he had about as stable a platform to shoot off of as he can. He's got all of his body armor faced in the direction of the fight. Great. One of the cons to that is that he's also at a very stable platform. He doesn't have to track a target. He's able to engage, and it's a bullet on bullet, bullet on bullet.